It's your girl Keita. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Today's video was simply about me letting you guys know what my top products were for 2020. Happy New Year's, by the way. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and like this video. I hope you guys like the makeup I did. Just something a little saucy and spicy for the new year. If you're interested in watching my top favorites of what I liked all 2020, just keep watching. Hey guys, so I'm here. Today's video is going to be a big one. So I'm not going to talk about the products. I'm just show you guys my top products. It's going to be a super long video and I don't want to hold too much time up. So the first thing I'm going to do is eyeshadow palettes. So we're going to start with the Makeup Revolution Tammy. Yes, this was one of my top palettes of 2020. I really liked it, even though I got it, I think, in like October or November. It really is a good palette. She did a good job. All of the colors are phenomenal. They easily blend out. Beautiful palette. Shout out to Tammy Clark for that. That is a good palette. Moving along. My next one, I used this just twice, but I love it. Easy to blend. It's the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. Just show you guys quickly what everything looks like when I'm swatching, because it would be a super long video if I did. It's the chocolate bar palette. I used this yesterday. The colors blend amazingly. The palette smells just like chocolate. It's amazing. That one was $49, child. I mean, this is $49 originally. I got it on sale, thank God. And, you know, it was $29.50 when I got it. I just said I wasn't going to do too much talking, so let's keep going. The next one I liked this year was the BoxyCharm palette. Oh, this was butter. Like, when I first got it, I couldn't stop playing with it. As you can see, it's used. I love this palette. I couldn't stop playing with it all year. And today, I'll show you guys, when I get to the palette, I'm going to let you guys know what was the palette I used. I got this in my BoxyCharm, of course, but what palette I used on my eyes. So moving along, we're going to move into the Ace Beauty Scarlet Dust palette. This was, oh, sorry, one of the things came out. I'll get it later. But this was another palette that I used a lot this year via on myself, on my friends. Sorry, guys, my eyelash is acting up as usual. But I used it on my friends this year. I love it. Like, it's just a good palette. Pretty colors. Popping. 2020. Moving along. It wasn't a great year. It was one of the worst years of my life, but some good makeup to remember good, memories. Celestial Thunder palette is next. It's from Dominique's Cosmetics. I use this a lot this year, as you can see, especially Eternal Sunshine. That's what it's called, right? Oh, Internal Light. Yes, Internal Light. Child, I use this palette a lot this year. It is a good palette. I'm not sure the price. I got that one from a BoxyCharm too. So I'm not going to talk too much about the products. I'm just keep moving along. Plus, I've talked about these in other videos. The next one I liked this year was the Natasha Denona palette. This is an everyday palette. You can use this every day just for simple looks. Every day to go to work. 5-10 minute looks. Simple. Love it. Although it's like $48. That's a lot. I got it in the BoxyCharm. I love it though. But I don't know, like, if I didn't buy, like I told you guys in previous videos, if I didn't, I wouldn't have bought that for $48 if it didn't come in a BoxyCharm. Although it's worth $48. The colors are beautiful. Pigmented. Everything is just, I told you guys, it's affordable eyeshadows out. $48 is a lot for a palette. Unless I really, really want it. The Jacqueline Ring the Alarm palette. I know this probably been out for like 2 years. But this is another one I used. We're talking about all year round. At the end of last year. All of the summer. It was just a gorgeous little fiery palette for me. I loved it. It was cheap too. I think it's $15 for one of them. I think the whole set. I forgot how much the whole set for all of them cost, but I know one palette is like $15. Moving along, this is what I have on my eyes today, guys. It's the Pretty Rich palette. I got this for $29.50. I think originally it may be $49 or something like that, but it was on sale for me for $29.50. I love this palette. It is. I just got it, but already is the shadows are easily blendable. I love my face today. It took me no time to blend out the shadows on my eyes. I just hate my lash. It took me no time to blend out these shadows. I love it. It's definitely worth the coins. All Too Faced products are good to me anyway. So, well, the ones that I've used. But moving along, we're going to move along. The next one is called the Pure Festival Palette. Another BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm is winning this year. Shout out to them for sending me all these beautiful palettes. This was a good year, a good makeup year. It's a 2.0 palette. As you can see, guys, I used it a lot this year. The black kind of broke, but I was still using it. It's broke, and I still use it when I'm doing smoky looks. This is a beautiful palette. I've used this on myself and several other people. Moving along, we're going to go into the Spanglish palette. It's from Alamar Cosmetics. It's a pigment press palette. This was another goodie. My daughter especially loved this palette when I played with this palette on my face. This is one of her favorite palettes, she told me. But it is good. And I let her do my makeup with it, and that was the first palette she selected. That was another BoxyCharm. Shout out to BoxyCharm. And this is not paid or nothing like that. Of course, you guys know because I barely have subscribers. But BoxyCharm is a really good thing to have. Go ahead and get it if you can. Yo, guys, this lash keeps... I might have to go off camera for a second and fix it. It keeps popping up. And I think it's because it's hot. The next one I want to talk about is the Life is a Party palette. This was a goodie. I got it, I think, in November. I used it a couple of times, but it is a good palette. This is one of the goodies about the year. I have so many palettes, and the ones that I'm showing you guys, they were palettes that just stood out to me this year because, you know, I like them. Let me have a little sip of Pepsi. Moving along. The next one is, this one's probably been out for a couple of years too, but I love this year, the James Charles palette. Shout out to my sister, James Charles. He is a bomb artist. I always say this. Not just me and Joe. He's super talented. And I love his palette. Every shade, you can see, I use this a lot this year, period. Yes, every shade in here is amazing. Of course, white doesn't work for me. I'm a brown skin girl, so white wouldn't work for me. This top color really wouldn't work for me. But most of the shades, he thought about everybody. Everybody can use this palette. And that's what I love, like, about the palette. It's one of my tops. I just bought that a couple of months ago. I want to say like 6-7 months ago. But it was one of the tops ones for this year. Moving along, we're going to get into the Morphe. This one is called, guys, the Stunning Vibes palette. You guys already know how I feel about this. Ugh, those gorgeous ass colors. Everything on this row I'm in love with. I still play with this to this day. I just got this in November, and it's already it's been out, I know, for at least a year, but I love it. I'm always late to the party with getting stuff. It's terrible. Moving along, the next palette I'm going to talk about is the Nikita Morphe palette. This is just absolutely gorgeous, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Just open it. I showed you guys before the colors. I love it. A couple of them I still didn't get to use yet. I still want to use them. I am going to use them, trust me. Yeah, that was a good palette. It was one of my favorites this year. Moving along, the Morphe. Y'all know I'm a Morphe girl, period. The Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. This was one of the best palettes this year. I know I said that about all of them, but I just got this, so... But this probably will be in next year's YouTube 2020 favorites. I mean, the best of 2020 because, I just got this and it made it to, you know, the end of the year. And I just literally got that like a couple of weeks ago. Shout out to Jaclyn Hill. Moving along, the last palette, the last thing we're going to wrap up with palettes is such a gem. Oh, I actually love this so much. I think, of course, my boyfriend didn't know, but he got me a second one. I'm like, damn. It's not quite gone yet, but I definitely have a second one for when I'm ready to use the second one and this one expires. I'll definitely have a second one. So like I said in my previous video, shout out to my babe. Love you, babe. I just dropped like 30 palettes. Oh, we're going to pray that they all okay. But moving along, we're going to move along to makeup. We are already 10 minutes into the video and I don't want to waste too much time. So next we're going to move into face. I guess this would be face, the whole face. We can start with bronzers. Everything is just all over the place, guys. So I'm going to try my best to hurry up and get everything out to you guys. The Too Faced Chocolate Sedille. It's a little bronzer. This is a good one. Again, that was my goal this year, to find a bunch of, basically a bunch of bronzers that work for my skin or black women's skin tone. Anybody, me, my shade or darker, just trying to find bronzers for us. This is from Sephora. It's about $18. Yeah, shout out to Sephora. That's another good bronzer. I have a few actually. My top Wander Beauty, the Trick for Two bronzer slash blush palette. I love this. I use this a lot this year. Shout out to Wander Beauty. The Starlit Glow palette I got from Target. It was cheap. I want to say $7, $8. I use this for contouring and I use it for bronzing. So yeah. Another contour palette. Contouring. Actually, one more bronzer I have. Two more. This is my end of the year products, guys. So hold on with me. Just, relax. It's going to be, get your popcorn. This is going to be a long video. So the Fenty Beauty bronzers. This is another one. I love these. Shout out to Ree. The Mocha bronzer. That's another good red tone bronzer. Oh, it changed my life. I love the Ulta Beauty Natural Matte Glow bronzer. This cost me about $10. It's not as good as, of course, the higher end stuff, but it definitely does the job and it gets it done. It's one of my top bronzers because in the beginning of the year I barely had one. Or maybe I would say about two of them. That's top. So now you see the collection is growing. So moving along is the Ruby Kisses. This is another goodie for the year. I use the Ruby Kisses mineral powders to set my contours. Speaking of setting contour, I like the Composition book from the Crayon Case. Shout out to Super Set. This was another good, just another good contour situation. Setting my face, contouring, popping. Next, we're going to talk about, here's another contour item. The Ruby Kisses 3D Contour Artist Cream Palette. I use this, as you can see, the top one at the top is almost gone. Just about every day when I do makeup. So shout out to Ruby Kisses. That was good all year round. I use that. So moving along to another palette. This is the highlighter palette from Icon. This is $58, y'all. I didn't even know it cost so much. It's a good palette though. It's well worth the money. But I don't know if I want to pay $58 for a palette. But it is definitely worth the coins and it gives you a beautiful glow. I love it. You see, it made it to my yearly favorites. So, trying to make sure. Okay, yeah. So now we're going to move into foundations. My top foundations of the year that I used this year. Oh, Lord, this eyelash. But, yeah, we're going to move into my top foundations. Ooh, and I look like greasy. I don't know why I'm so hot. Anyway, moving along. Sorry, guys. But the Kiss Pro Touch Liquid Foundation, it was like $7 or $8. This is a very good foundation. Oh, very good. Moving along, keeping it drugstore. Of course, Maybelline Fit Me, one of my favorite drugstore of all time. The Infallible 24-hour liquid foundation, fresh wear, amazing. I use that all year. Moving along, this took a long time to grow on me, but it is one of the best drugstore affordable foundations. It's the Makeup Revolution London Conceal and Define foundation. Another goodie. I think we're done with drugstore foundations. I don't know. How could I forget? My number one drugstore that I used all year was the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. Child, this was one of the best. One of the best foundations. Sorry, guys. I know y'all like, I want you to go off camera and fix that lash. I'm trying to get through this video, guys. Moving along. That's a good one of my all-time favorites. I know I'm going to have to go off camera real soon to fix my lashes. Moving along. Another good drugstore. I think this is a wrap for the drugstore top foundations. It's the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. That was another goodie. Goodie. Shout out to NYX. One more affordable. It's not drugstore, but it's definitely affordable. It's a Juvia's Place High Coverage Concealer. I Am Magic. Child, that is a good one. Shout out to Juvia's Place. That is a good foundation. They took their time. It's very, very high coverage. I love it. And, I don't have to use too much of it. Next, we're going to move on to the Huda Beauty Foundation. Oh, that is a good one. You guys already know how I feel about it. If you don't, check out my latest videos on foundations, that is one of the best foundations. It makes you look like you have a filter on with no filter, literally. The NARS Sheer Glow foundation. You guys know I talked about this on my channel before. This was a gut of the goodie. It wasn't on the channel because I started the channel at the end of the year. I use this all year like a holy grail, honey. Yes. Moving along. The Bobbi Brown long wearing foundation, weightless. This was another one. Very good foundation. Shout out to Bobbi Brown. Most of her products are good too. The ones that I've tried, you know, Bobbi's a little expensive. And last but not least, the Rare Beauty foundation, of course, from Selena Gomez. Shout out to Riri. I don't have her foundation right now, but her foundation, the first one that she came out with, the Pro Matte foundation, is gorgeous. It has a skin-like finish. It's perfect for me. I don't use dewy because I get hot. Child, like right now, my bitch felt like she about to have an asthma attack in this bitch. Excuse my language, but you know, I feel like I'm about to burn up now. Moving along to concealers, guys. So we already 17 minutes in the video. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Moving along to the CoverGirl. This is a concealer, top concealer that I liked. It was good. Gave me full coverage. It's good. It's drugstore. I like it. Moving along. Another affordable, high coverage, Juvia's Place. This was one of the best concealers of the year. Literally. High coverage. Shout out to Juvia's Place. Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty Concealer. Another goodie. It's like $19 though. It's a little expensive, but worth the money, people. Worth the money. We're almost done, guys. Just hold on there and move along. Thank you so much for watching. Next, it's the Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal to the, the foundation. That's a good one. The ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I didn't too much like, this is the concealer. I didn't too much like the foundation. It's like a medium coverage, and I don't know. I like full coverage. It didn't do much for me, but, I like the concealer. Although it smells, I don't like the smell of it, but it's a good concealer. Moving along, Revlon, the new Candid Photo Ready Concealer. I just got this a couple of weeks ago. I've used it several times. I like it. It's a good concealer. Yeah, it's nothing else to say about it. It does the job. It gives me maximum coverage. It's good. Moving along. The e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Ooh, this is a good one, guys. If you have the chance, go check that one out. That's one of the cheapest ones, and I think it's like $7. Well worth the money. So go check that out. I don't have too many eyeliners because I'm so serious. All I use is the e.l.f. Like, this is what it is. I had the BH Cosmetics, but I don't like those too much. They dry out fast and they suck. Moving along, I wanted to share some primers that I use. The basic ones. I use the Milani Prime Shield, of course. You've seen me use that on my channel before. Master. All of these I really use. I like all of them. The Master Prime Face Studio by Maybelline. The Poreless Professional Pore Primer for Benefits Cosmetics. Shout out to them. e.l.f. of course. They're actually we're moving into the eyebrows now. I'm just talking and blabbing. I'm sorry, guys. Eyebrows, the e.l.f. Concealer Instant Lift Brow Pencil was a goodie this year. The NYX Sculpt and Highlight Professional Makeup Brow and Contour Pencil. That was a good one. And that's it. No. The Anastasia, I don't know why it's not in this pile. But my Anastasia, it's over there. My Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Pomade is a good one. I just don't have it in front of me, guys. But that is definitely a good one. And of course, my Precisely, that's gonna have to fall. Of course, the Precisely My Brow Pencil. I've been talking about this before I even got it back to my collection, and it's just a good pencil. One of the all-time favorite pencils for me. It's expensive, but I love it. It's well worth the money. Moving along from eyebrows, we're gonna go to gels. The Milk Makeup Eyebrow Gel was a good one. And also the Give Me Brow. I can't find it right now, but it's called the Give Me Brow by Benefit Cosmetics. That's another good brow gel. I don't know where. I just used it on my face. The only lash glue I just about use is the Duo Lash Glue. I have yet to find. I'm sorry, guys. This lash is driving me nuts. I'm trying to keep going with the video so it won't be so long. Oh, I forgot. This is another primer I used this year, guys. It's called the ColourPop's Pretty Fresh Concealer. Primer. That was a good one. Very hydrating. Yeah, it's a good one. I use it mainly around the perimeter of my face. On the inside of my face, I use the matte primer. So, yeah. Moving along is the glitter primer I used all year. Is the NYX glitter primer. It's very good. I did try a glitter primer from Wish, but it didn't work, honey. It was a mess. So shout out to NYX, because that's a good primer. The e.l.f. Moving to setting sprays. The e.l.f. Mist Magic and Set Spray. Also, I showed you guys, I don't have it with me, but the continuous Morphe setting spray, it's over there. I don't feel like getting up. What is it called? The Maybelline something fix. That is another one I like. The setting fix. Now, next we're going to move right in to skincare. Yes, this is a long video, guys. Thank you for holding on. But I guess we start with skincare. Mario Badestro, $7, good product. The toners from Dr. Brandt, good. Got it from BoxyCharm. It's a good product. What else? Grace and Stella. It's energy drink. The mask for your under eyes, the energy drink mask. They're good. It's another 2020 product I really liked. Everybody knows that watch this channel from day one. The Glam Glow is one of the top moisturizers I used all year. Shout out to Glam Glow. Pond's Cold Cream. I use this in the winter. Whew, I've been using this since before the beginning of time. Even when I wasn't wearing makeup, I would put this on my face to moisturize every day. My mom did it, so it's just something I've seen my family do. Just shout out to Pond's Cold Cream. And the Murad Hydrating. This is an exfoliating cleanser. Very good. I use this for a lot of the year. Got it in a BoxyCharm. The Tatcha. Shout out to them. This is the cleanser. This is the moisturizer. That was a good one. That was from BoxyCharm. All of the pharmacy products. This is a moisturizer. This is an under eye cream. Shout out to Pharmacy Beauty. The Glam Glow. I didn't do it on camera too much, but the Glam Glow Berry Glow. This is a good mask. I got it from BoxyCharm. It's a little expensive though. The Murad Dynamic the Ultimate Moisturizer for Eyes. I use this it's almost gone, but I use this just about all year. Ever since I got it, I've been using it. The Murad products are good products. They must sell these at Sephora. I'm not sure exactly where to get it from. It came in a BoxyCharm for me. So hopefully, you guys can find it. But I'm pretty sure it's like Ulta or Sephora that they sell Murad. The next thing I'm going to do is, let's finish up skincare. I use this CeraVe on my channel a couple of times. This is a good moisturizer, guys. The Juice Bar Beauty. It's an anti-wrinkle cream for under the eye. That's good. It's about $50. It's expensive, but it's a good under eye one of the best. And you get that from Sephora Juice or Ulta. It's called Juice Beauty. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. This is another one. You sleep with that on. It's good. It keeps the skin hydrated. I'm not talking about these products for nothing, guys. They're really, really good products. Moving into powders. You guys already know the mini period. Laura Mercier. Shout out to you. Shout out to her. Her powders are amazing. No matter what they set. Shout out to Laura Mercier. The Sasha Buttercup Setting Powder was a good one. I was put onto this year. I found it. I'm onto it, and I never will be out the loop again. This is a real, real good powder. Moving along is the Airspun Powder, $6. Another very good powder. Very, very good powder. It's under $8. I think it's about $6 or $7 at Target, Walmart, drugstore. Amazing powder, and it smells amazing. Last but not least, the Fenty Beauty powder is the bomb. Shout out to Fenty. LA Girl, I forgot to mention in my concealers, but LA Girl Pro Concealers, there's no need to talk about them. I talk about them all the time. Theirs are amazing. What else did I want to say? The Maybelline Fit Me Loose powders, they're amazing. Anything Maybelline Fit Me is amazing, guys. So there's no need to talk about that. Give me a sec. Hey guys, I'm back quickly to wrap this up. So now we're gonna move into the lips that oh, by the way, I fixed the lash. Hopefully it won't come off while we're doing this video. If it does, I'm not gonna pay it any mind. I'm just gonna try to fix it and keep it moving. But anyway, let's start with Fenty. Her Mademoiselle, her lipsticks. They're the Mademoiselle lipsticks. These were amazing. I lost the top to this one. Don't judge me. But these are amazing. I think they were $18 a piece, but they're well worth it. They're highly pigmented and well worth the money. Back to the Fenty Beauty family. I got two of her, what are these called? I think they're just called, the Stunner Lip Paints. This is called Underrated. It's a purple. I used this yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I'm sorry. The day before yesterday for a makeup look. It was beautiful. Used it on Instagram. I love it. This is called Unmatched. This is a beautiful red. I'm wearing this on my lips as we speak. Shout out to Riri for this beautiful red lip. And one thing about these though, they last literally all day. So shout out to Riri and her team for coming up with these. They're beautiful. You guys already know how I feel about this lipstick right here, the Demi Matte Huda Beauty. It's called Bose, B-U-S-E, Bose. This is amazing. I love the color. I've been in love with it since I bought it. I bought it a couple of weeks ago. It's amazing. And I do have a couple of other Huda Beauties, but the other ones I had for over a year. It's been like a year. So they would be considered last year's, and I wasn't even doing YouTube last year. So I just left them out the equation, and I didn't use them that much this year because I was using a bunch of other stuff. Moving along, the Crayon Case liquid lipsticks were good. These were, I use these a lot in the fall. The shade Bear and the Cherlucci. One is like a red and one is like a green, or this is like a burgundy. It may look red on the thing, or whatever color it looks. It comes out more of a burgundy. Those are great. The next, moving along, is I use these a lot this year. The Half Cake. That's the name of the brand, Half Cake Cosmetics. These were all given to me in a BoxyCharm, but these are beautiful, high pigmented liquid lipsticks. I would definitely buy these. Like, they're good. Shout out to them. When these are going, I'll definitely buy them on my own because I know this is a good product. Moving along, we're just about done because I didn't do too much lippies. I didn't want the video to be super, super long. Just, my top things I like. My Morphe, this is a nude. It's a Virgin, the nude liquid lipstick. I love it. It's $10. Same thing with the gloss. It's called Groupie. Favorite lip gloss of the year. It's $10 also. Very good lip gloss. Wrapping it up with my top two. You guys, I'm sure you didn't see this that much on the channel, but I did use this quite a few often this year. It's the shade Voodoo, and it is a, what is this, Tarte? Oh, Urban Decay lipstick, child. I just love the packaging. They just get an A+ just for the packaging alone, but it's a super high pigmented lipstick. It was pretty expensive. I forgot exactly how much, but it was one of those expensive things that I treated myself to. It wasn't super, super expensive, but you guys can check it out. I think it's Sephora and Ulta. They have both lipsticks, but I treated myself because that's a lot to spend. Like, liquid, when I do buy these, I take my, I treat myself every now and then to them. I don't buy them all the time because they're expensive. Next, moving along, the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Sepia. S-E-P-I-A, Sepia. That was another goodie. And that's pretty much it, guys, for, the haul of new beauty products that I wanted to get out there to you guys. I know that was a super long video, guys. I appreciate everyone that, watch. If you watch the whole video, comment a heart. Let me know you watched the whole video. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you, guys. We're going to move along. We're going to get ready for tomorrow. Guys, hang in there. Tomorrow I have some good products for you guys. Just another quick good video. I do videos Monday through Friday, guys. So yeah, join your girl, join the family, subscribe to my channel, and we will have plenty of more looks like this one and others. Just subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. Also, you will get all types of notifications on every time I post. That's pretty much it, guys. Nothing else to say. I didn't hold up at least a half hour of you guys' time. I just want to say thank you. Peace and love and blessings, and good night.